first, if you want to reflect the glory of God, God blessed them and said, be fruitful and increase in number, multiply. Fruitful and multiply. Listen up. What does that remind you of? Fruitfulness and multiplication carries the element of evangelism, which in fact tell us that evangelism is the direct link to glorifying God. When we talk about achievements, listen people, when we say achievements, doing well, doing our best in studies and in the work, we cannot talk about it without the purpose of evangelism. Right? Because God blessed them. Be fruitful, multiply, be sent forth, Jesus said, right? Go and make disciples. You understand? The elements of evangelism, testifying God, saving souls, converting people must be present in the pursuit of achievements. Be fruitful and multiply. You get what I'm trying to say? So you say, I want to glorify you. I want to glorify you. I want to be the best sportsman, like Eric Liddell. No, I want to run for you. No, the kids, we just have that lesson. Now, the thing is, where is this component? You have to ask. Evangelism, fruitful and multiplication. Next, God says, now, subdue everything over in it and rule. Now, in one word, what does it mean? It means reign over all creation on behalf of God. Reign over them. Now, we must know, listen up carefully, I'm going to explain here, okay? We must know that when God gave this promise to Adam and Eve, to subdue, to rule, to reign, now, that was prior to their fall. So to them, before their fall, when they heard this, to them, it's pretty straightforward. It simply means to rule and take charge, So all the living creatures will look at Adam and Eve as the authoritative figure. They will just look to him, look to his command. So he represents God. He commands them literally. He commands the nature literally, because during then, there are no complications of sin. No complications of sin. So the ideals of Adam is the same as God's ideal. The intention of Adam and Eve is the same as that of God. It matches directly with God. But listen, after man's fall, when sin enters the world, yes, we still reign now. But now, what God meant by reigning takes a different form. So after God, through His grace, saved His people, He promised them the seed of women, right? He foretell that Jesus Christ, His Son, is to come. Now after that, He gave His Spirit to His people, who constantly help them to battle with the sinful nature within them. Now, it's battling with the sinful nature now. So from then on, reigning takes a different form, or I would say an indirect form. What form is that? What form is that? Jesus has came to show us, right? Jesus came to show us. What does He show? Now, He came and performed miracles. He does everything. He commands the nature. Everything He does that. But when He does that, He said the Son is not doing this on His own. The Son is doing this because He listens to the Father. Okay, the Son only do whatever He hears from the Father. So, He reigns through listening to the Father. So what does that mean? Reigning now, it's submission now. There is a submission. Submission, the form of submission. You get what I mean? Jesus is doing all these things through listening to the Father, through a revering heart, to abide to God. So right now, if you talk about now, reign, rule and subdue everything, the people, relationship, finance, everything. Now you must get where is the key to reign. The key to reigning is submission. It's testing and abiding to God's will. Now, that is after sin. If I don't explain this properly, a believer will easily hear one part of the message about reigning and thought, oh yes, it's for us to reign, to be like Jesus. Command everything, all illness to go. Command all poverty to go, and it has to go, And use your right, claim all the promises, and see yourself being top in the class, and you will make it big in your businesses, Now, this is what the prosperity teachers are teaching about, Now, they are not wrong, but I think they are teaching only one part of the picture. You see, when a person only receives such teaching, reign, okay, take charge, subdue, claim the promise and all, would he miss the whole picture of reigning? Would he only reign outwardly and fail to conquer his own fallen nature? Would his eagerness to achieve success overtake his primary submission towards God? You understand what I'm saying? Would his priority to have success overtake the priority of evangelism? And would he narrow his idea of glorifying God only through having good health, high status in life, no illness, everything positive achievements, nothing to do with failures, illness, hardship? And these people usually you can see them, they only show reigning in the form of having victory, very confident in themselves, but it's not holistic. Jesus came to show meekness. Jesus came to show perseverance in hardship, And so this is what you have to know holistically when you think about glorifying God for achievements.